bunnies, it's Ticky's Trinkets here, and today I have for you another polymer clay tutorial. This is another Overwatch tutorial. I didn't expect to be doing another one so soon, but my friend who requested the D.Va bunny, sorry, trying to focus. There we go. The D.Va bunny keychain from her weapon also requested the logo D.Va has on her, was it her headpiece, I believe it is? I think it is. I think it's her headset, or it's her uniform or something. I'm having a brain fart. But yeah, he wanted this too. Sorry, my camera's like fritzing out. I don't know why it's doing that. I can see it like shaking. I'm sorry about that, guys. I mean, that's not my hand shaking this time. That's the camera. That's weird. But yeah, so let me just go through it. It's just on a standard keychain. It's about 2 to 3 inches long. As you can see, it's pretty long. And the face details are painted on, so just a heads up for this tutorial, you need pink acrylic paint. I use a Walmart kit that you can get at Walmart for like $15 to $20-ish, and it's really come in handy. There's very small containers of paint, but they go a long way when you only need a teensy tiny bit. And just pink clay and white clay, just so you can see, here's the back side. There was no real good pictures for the back of it. I smudged a little glue, I'm sorry. There's no real good pictures for the back of the logo, since it is a logo on her uniform, point period. So I actually put another layer of pink over this and covered up the white part of the bunny's head. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You can leave the white part of the head showing through the back, but I felt like this was more complete this way. And as you're going to see through the tutorial, it's fairly easy. It's just, you know, it's a little technical difficulties, like making sure this is perfectly even on both sides. There's just little details like that. They're a little frustrating. I also used a stencil to make the bunny's head. I don't have it with me at the moment. If I did, I'd show you. Yeah, I'm not sure where I moved it to. But I just typed in bunny head silhouette on Google Images, found that image. I took it in the Microsoft Word, and when you click it, a tab will appear at the top right hand side of the screen on Microsoft Word, and it will say something along the lines of edit image or something like that, or image or something along those lines, and you click it and it'll let you adjust the height and the width of the image, and I just adjusted it to this size, which is approximately, if I can get the words out, about an inch in diameter, and also about an inch in height or so, or 2 inches in height, counting the width of the ears. I mean the length of the ears. So yeah, the stencils are pretty easy to make. That's how I make all my stencils. Find an image on Google, take it to Microsoft Word, edit the size of it, and then make it the size I needed. But yeah, again, pretty simple. So, you're tired of hearing me talk. Let's get into the tutorial. I guess you all love just hearing me go. Okay, let's get into the tutorial. See you there, guys. Bye-bye. For this tutorial, you're going to need the following clay colors. I just took white from a pound of white clay that I got from Joann's, and this pink I got from Walmart. We're going to start with the white clay. You know, you don't have to use the white pound clay, but that's just what I've been using. You're going to roll out a ball that's about an inch in diameter. Then you're going to take this ball and you're going to roll it out flat with a rolling pin or an X-Acto blade like you see here. I actually use 2 hands, not 1, but this is just for the picture. See that it's almost about a centimeter in height, maybe a little less. Then I'm going to take the stencil I mentioned prior at the beginning of the video that I found on Google Images, and I'm just going to set it on top of the clay and then just cut out the image. Press down with one finger while you're cutting it out. You know, be careful though. It just holds it in place better. Next, we're going to start on the pink clay. This is about a ½ inch in diameter. And you're just going to take this and do the same thing, roll it out, and roll it to about the same height as the white clay was, so it'll go together very well. Then just set the white bunny head that we made on it to make sure there's enough room to cut off the excess to make it a perfect circle. And as you can see, I cut it off to make it a perfect circle, even a little bit at the top in between the ears, because we need it to be more circular. Then just remove the stencil and cut the pieces off where the ears are and the part in between the ears, but keep the part in between the ears. We'll need that in a minute. Then I just cut off the circle from the outside of the head, and the middle part of the head you can discard. Well, you know, put back in your pack of clay. Don't dump it in the trash. Then the outside, you're just going to wrap around the white bunny head. Then take the center that we removed and place it in between these ears. It should fit perfectly like a puzzle piece. Next, we're just going to make the ears pointed like it is in the logo. So just take your blade and scrape along the sides of the ears to make them pointed shape. Sounds easier said than done. It might take you a few times. Next, just flip it over, which is why it looks so bad, and take some of your scrap pink clay that you set to the side, and you're going to roll out a small ball that's maybe a ½ inch in diameter, a little bit less, give or take. You want this to be nice and small and make it nice and thin like I've done here. As you can see, it's about maybe an inch or two in diameter on this, but make it the same size as the prior circle so you can put it on the back. That way it covers up the back of the head that looked really nasty. And then take a blending tool and just blend it all the way around from ear to ear. And then make sure it looks really smooth. I just took my blade and also cut the edges off to make it extremely smooth. After you've done that, you're ready to go ahead and clean it. Start by cleaning the back side. That way, you know, you clean the back and then you don't... You just listen to me. Just understand. Then clean the front, and it only took me 4 cotton swabs. This has to be a world record for me. Usually it takes 100. Then you're just going to take your handy dandy pencil, write lines like T-shapes, like my name, Ticky, Tiffany, and draw on the eyes, nose, and mouth. That's what the lines were for. And then you're going to take this Primary Colors paint set that I got from Walmart. You don't have to use it, but it has a lot of colors. It comes in handy. And you're going to take the number 6 paint color. I don't know what kind of color you use if you use a different brand, but this is what I used. And then you're just going to take a very small paintbrush and you're going to go ahead and paint on the eyes, nose, and mouth where we did the outline. After this dries, go ahead and erase the lines. Don't worry, it won't erase the paint even if you erase over it. Just make sure it's dry. Next, get E6000 and a bead bell. Or you can use eye pins, but bead bells hold on tighter in my experience. Glue that on, then go ahead and glaze it with your polyurethane floor varnish and a paintbrush, whatever paintbrush you choose. Then take 2 pliers and chain and a keychain and a jump ring and attach it all together to make it into a keychain. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more tutorials by me and have a great day. Bye-bye.